Hello, my name is Craig Molitor. By day, I'm the president of the Fond du Lac Visitors Bureau. However, over the last many months, I have had the privilege, along with several Fond du Lac residents, to serve on the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee. The committee members came from many walks of life. Each member brought a different and unique skill set to the table. We all had one thing in common though, and that was to serve our community. This short video is intended to be an overview of the committee's purpose, our procedures, and some of our findings. The committee was created to function in an advisory capacity to the City Council regarding utilization options for Lakeside Park. Our instructions were that the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee shall explore, study, and investigate all aspects of past, continuing, and potential utilizations of Lakeside Park and present a written report to the City Council. Ultimately, the committee will inform the plan for Lakeside Park for the foreseeable future. It may determine that the park should not change in any way. Alternatively, the committee may discover improvements or changes that would enhance Lakeside Park. Finally, the committee should answer these two questions. 1. Can Lakeside Park be better used for the benefit of the city's residents, stakeholders, and visitors? And 2. If so, how? Fond du Lac is a community absolutely blessed with open spaces and numerous parks. Fond du Lac and the Lake Winnebago region has a growing tourism industry with 2 new hotels and an all-new conference center coming online in 2015. The Lake Winnebago region has a diverse and growing economic base, from Magnesian Healthcare to JF Ahern and from C.D. Smith to Badger Liquor and Grande Cheese. Of course, Fond du Lac is the world headquarters of Mercury Marine, the world's leading providers of marine propulsion. Our downtown district is starting to resurge with major projects like Thelma, the reclamation and repurposing of the Retlaw Theater, and the repopulating of the A.C. Nielsen building with the Marion School of Nursing. But there's absolutely no doubt that the crown jewel of our community's many physical attributes and assets is Lakeside Park, right here in the heart of the Lakeside District on the shores of the mighty Lake Winnebago. So why did the City Council take on this initiative? I suspect that a lot of different folks will answer that question in a lot of different ways. I know for myself and many other members of the committee, we felt that the park was such an important part of our community that it was worthy of an in-depth and entirely open conversation. The thought was, why leave to chance Lakeside Park's future? It was abundantly clear in the weeks leading up to the inception and seating of this committee that the Lakeside Park had a number of passionate residents advocating that little, if any, changes be made to Lakeside Park as it currently exists. I and many others felt it is critical to pay homage to its past and at the same time make sure the park is a viable and vital destination for future generations of Fond du Lac residents as well. Studying the Lakeside Park's past, it became clear that it has always been a topic close to people's hearts. Lakeside Park has always drawn folks interested in some level of additional or non-original activity. And potentially disastrous lakefront development, either real or perceived, always seems to be just around the corner. While some things never change, like the passion our community has for maintaining the sanctity of Lakeside Park, at least we know our hairstyles will inevitably change. The great thing about the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee, though, is that to a person, we understand the specialness of our park. From Lakeside Park West to the Norman Rockwell-esque bandstand once featured in the Saturday Evening Post, to the park's easternmost boundaries between Denevue Creek and the marina. Heck, we're not even ashamed to admit that our beloved Lakeside Park has a section called Stinky Point. Now that's love. Once, often twice a month, the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee would meet here in the cozy confines of Lakeside Park's pavilion. Come on in. Frequently working late into the night, discussing Robert's rules, looking at park usage data, creating and deploying surveys, listening to concerned citizens, and once in a while taking part in what I call blue sky thinking. Or what would we do if we could? If we had enough money, if we had DNR approval, if we had a magic wand. At any given time, I think many in the group, myself included, felt the process was slow going, but there did seem to be near consensus that this almost plodding approach was necessary, given the importance of the work we were doing and the need to heed the very specific rules required by city commissions. The group was aided by some of the city staff's ablest employees, as well as a fantastic facilitator, a community development educator on loan to us from the Fond du Lac County UW Extension. Among the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee's initial accomplishments was the penning of a mission statement to serve as a northern star to guide us in the right direction, particularly when we started contemplating potential changes. That mission statement is as follows: Lakeside Park, a premier destination that reflects the pride of Fond du Lac, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and serves as a gathering place that provides a myriad of opportunities to improve the quality of life of visitors both locally and beyond. In addition to the mission statement, the group quickly came to an informal consensus that Lakeside Park served as our community's doorway to Lake Winnebago. In other words, this magnificent park was how many in the community accessed the equally magnificent lake. From those who fish for sustenance to those that fish for sport. From those that rely on the winds pouring down from the Niagara Escarpment to those that rely on a throttle. Lakeside Park and Lake Winnebago are literally and metaphorically inseparable. So was there an aha moment? Well, I can only speak for myself, but I don't think so. We clearly reconfirmed that Lakeside Park is a gift from those that came before us, and we must treat it with extra special care for future generations. Some ideas encouraged more activities along the line of what is currently already being done in the park, such as Art on the Island, and of course, Walleye Weekend. The Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee went to great length to keep our minds open to all ideas, big and small, costly and inexpensive. Some ideas could be swiftly implemented, others may take a generation or more to see come to fruition. Some ideas may never get off the ground, others may make sense as technology and taste quickly evolve. Generally speaking, when brainstorming ideas to forward to the City Council, the committee weighed our ideas against two criteria. 1, the overall impact, and 2, the ease of implementation. It was the committee's strong desire to put forth both bold ideas and mundane ideas. It is likely some of the suggested initiatives will cause some amount of controversy, and similarly, some ideas will likely be universally embraced. Now what? Well, I believe to a person, the members of the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee feel that our efforts over the last year were a first step. An important first step, but part of a much larger process. If our efforts can lead to and inform a full-blown master plan for Lakeside Park, the members of the committee can retire our commission knowing we've done our part. And thank you for your time. For details on the Lakeside Park Exploratory Committee's process, procedures, and recommendations, please consult the official Lakeside Park Exploratory Commission report or visit fdl.wi.gov.